Kia ora, I am Julie from Wool on Wheels and I am doing a bit of a deep dive into completing my longest abandoned WIP. So this blanket is something that I started when I got back into knitting, back in 2014, 15, but maybe 16, around that long ago. It will demonstrate just how much I didn't know, and all the squares or strips that I knit was very haphazard, was meant to be random, but in the course of making it look random, there was a lot of strategizing and color placement while I was stitching these squares and strips together. And it got to the point where I remember like having it laid out on the lounge floor of my parents' house and placing the balls of yarn where I thought they should go against the strips that were already set out. It was quite convoluted. And I finally finished it and realized that there were a lot of ends to weave in, and I thought, you know what, I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to cover it up. And my mum made this, we went fabric shopping and she stitched together for me the backing, but of course knitted fabric, and then this soft knit jersey type fabric that, anyway. So then I'm like, I don't know how to put this together. So I folded everything up and put it in a box, and it's moved 2 houses with me. And now it's done. So I'm going to switch over to the photos and things now and talk through all the things I didn't know when I was working on this project. Come join me. Here is how you can tell that I knew 0 things about grafting strips of knitted fabric together, and I came up with the idea of cross-hatching everything. So the entire blanket was cross-hatch stitched together. It worked. It's a feature, and it came out fine. Here is how you can tell I knew nothing about gauge, swatching, blocking. So I obviously ended up with weirdly shaped pieces and stitched the blanket together according to the shapes that I had. So there's some wonky looking bits which are fine. It's what I knew at the time. And what you can tell, however, is that my tension has always been tidy. You can see here some of the reverse side, all the ends that I did not weave in as I went, so they're all sticking out. As you can imagine, the entire reverse side of the blanket would have been quite the unpretty sight. The true irony out of all of this was that for somebody who did not want to spend time weaving in ends, somebody ended up doing a heck of a lot of blanket stitching to get this project completed.